Someone wants to know the underlying stats on Ozil, and then a comparison of Sigurdsson and Felipe Anderson. Now, I think Sigurdsson's going to outshine Anderson pretty significantly, but we'll look at Ozil first. I think Ozil is going to be a strange one because I don't think he's going to be that high on any stats. Okay, for goal threat, he's seriously low. He's got 4 attempts on goal in total. That's from 6 starts at 8.3 million. Penalty area touches 16. 3 of his attempts have come from inside the box. 2 shots on target, 1 big chance in total. A chance every 128 minutes. Chances created 9. Chance created every 57 minutes. That's slightly better, but that doesn't necessarily stand out to me as someone I need to go and get. I think Sigurdsson does have better stats than that. If we compare Sigurdsson to Ozil, you've got 4 goals to 2. You've got 1 assist to 0. Although that's probably going to go up to 3 for Ozil. Penalty area touches is higher for Sigurdsson, 21 to 16. Attempts on goal, 23 to 4. Attempts inside the box, 8 to 3. Now, Sigurdsson has more game time, let's just get that right. But 7 shots to 2 in Sigurdsson's favour. 32.5 minutes per attempt to 128. 26 chances created to 9. So, for me, right now, even though Ozil has just scored, I wouldn't really be looking at Ozil. As far as Anderson, again, I'm pretty confident that Anderson will be outshone by Sigurdsson. You've got 4 goals to 1. You've got 1 assist to 1. Penalty area touches is actually still in Sigurdsson's favour. Sigurdsson's on the right of my screen. So, attempts on goal. Ozil has more attempts on goal than Felipe Anderson, for the record. And more attempts from inside the box. 8 to 3 in Sigurdsson's favour. Shots on target, 7 to 3. Shot accuracy is pretty decent for Felipe Anderson at 37.5 though. As far as chances created, Felipe Anderson is decent, 20 chances created, but again, that's less than Sigurdsson. So you would just be going off of the gamble on fixtures. But for me, I think if you're looking at West Ham, Arnautovic really is your way into that West Ham side as long as he's still fit. If you're looking at anything else, I think you're just trying to be different for the sake of being different. Yes, every now and again it's worth taking a punt, but I don't think you necessarily have to do it when you're going for a West Ham option. What transfers am I thinking about at the moment from Ad Whitfield? Okay, so if we look at my side, right now, the areas I feel like I need to fix, I'm quite happy with Ryan at the moment. And the fixtures that Ryan's got coming up are decent. You've got Wolves, Everton, Cardiff, Leicester, Huddersfield, Crystal Palace, Burnley before it gets tough. So I've excuse me. I've got until game week 17 where I pretty much don't have to worry about Ryan. Button is there if Ryan gets injured. No idea if Button's a good goalkeeper, but he was 4 million. Alonso, starting to look at him as a chopping block person because, yes, fair enough, there's some clean sheets in there, but I wish I had these ones. These were the points I wanted, but I didn't get in on them quick enough. So, at his price, I feel like potentially Robertson and Mendy may be better than Alonso in the long term. Robertson seems very good at getting bonus points. Mendy, very good at getting assists. Doherty, I mean, I didn't bring him in on the best game week, did I? He played 71 minutes, got 1 point. But then again, he got -1 in game week 2. And I was still talking about how he could be a good option. And then he had this great run of points returns. Again, I may have missed the boat on him, but he looks good to me in game, especially when they have fixtures where they could potentially win. Now, problem for me is I brought him in when he has some tough looking fixtures. So it's possible that Bennett goes, depending on if I save money elsewhere. So I only have 1 Wolves defender. Because some people have tripled up or doubled up on Wolves, and I don't know why they really went that far with it. I can maybe understand Patricio and a defender, but would I ever play both of them in a game week? Probably not. Even though some game weeks it probably would help. I don't think I'm ever going to play Doherty and Bennett in the same game week. Wan-Bissaka, unfortunately, doesn't really cover the fixtures that now get tough for Doherty either, which is annoying. Which means Doherty probably stays in the side just because he's the most likely to get an attacking return. when I think Wolves may not get a clean sheet. So Bennett could be one to go, as well as Alonso. Trippier could just be a casualty purely because I feel like Mendy and Robertson are better than Trippier and Alonso potentially. And then as far as midfield, Hazard, I'm quite happy with. He's not going anywhere at the moment, even with the news about a lower back injury. Unless it's serious, Hazard isn't going anywhere. As far as Salah, I'm waiting. I have a feeling that he's going to come good. He's got the fixtures to do it. Definitely got the fixtures to suddenly go on a run. And he looked like he was starting to finish chances a bit better in the game just gone. Maddison, with Leicester's fixtures, Maddison's not going anywhere until at least game week 16. I personally like the look of Maddison as a player. Ramsey is a worry. I mean, that 10-point haul was very well played by him in 23 minutes. But fixture-wise, it does get a bit tougher as well. Fraser could be downgraded potentially. I would like some more points returns from him, but again, the fixtures look like they're starting to get tougher for Bournemouth. He was brought in because there were some very good fixtures. Now until about game week 30, it looks like the fixtures are pretty tough. There's players I could bring in for him. If I wanted to still have Bournemouth cover, I'd probably keep a Bournemouth midfielder. David Brooks would be nice, but the issue is Stanislas and Ibe are around now. As for Wilson, probably got one more game week, then he's out. Probably it may not even matter what he does against Fulham. He may just be out. Like the idea of Mitrovic, although he didn't do much against Cardiff. There isn't many other options I'm really looking at in that price bracket though. Arnautovic would be nice. Again, that depends on what money I save elsewhere. Ings may just go to a really cheap striker. Because I feel like I want the midfielders more than the strikers. And then Aguero probably is going to stay. I mean, those aren't ideal fixtures, the next three. Southampton's decent, but those two aren't. But then, don't mind frees for Man City. So, I feel like, unless something changes, Aguero probably will stay in my side for now. So, the areas I'm looking to change. Bournemouth, fixtures get tough. Probably change there. Ramsey's a bit of a worry. Ings may go to somewhere cheaper. Those three are safe. Those three midfielders, Maddison, Salah and Hazard. Defensively, Doherty's probably safe. Wan-Bissaka's probably safe. Bennett might change just because I brought in Doherty. And then Trippier Alonso may change to Mendy and Robertson. But then goalkeepers are pretty safe as well. I do still have 2 transfers. I only used 1 last game week. So fingers crossed that I make the right decisions at the right time. Because that will be a very important thing for my rank.